So I'm halfway through all the Boonta Eve packs I've been opening lately. Got a big arrangement of rares here, and that's half my commons and uncommons. So a lot of these cards I only had one or two of, so it's going to be nice to have a play set with a lot of these good cards in it. And up here I got, these are about probably 2/3 of the packs I have left. So we're going to keep opening some packs. If you watched the last video, you might have seen that there was a few times that I forgot that at least with these packs, the rare was the first card. So I'm going to try to open these different than I usually do, where I can't see the rare card. It's hard to do sometimes, though. Okay. Looks like pod racing rules are pretty complicated, and I don't want to read them here, but I do wonder for people who were into Young Jedi if that made the game better or worse. A lot of people that played Star Wars CCG said pod racing made it worse. And we got another one of this guy, who I actually didn't have too many of, so that's alright. I move my uncommons over to make more room. Gotten a lot of Jabba. Whoops, missed a whole chunk of the pack there. Got a lot of Jabbas and TC14, so more dark side than light side so far, it looks like. Jeez. Okay. Light side rare this time. I do wonder how many pod racer pilots that they didn't make in Young Jedi, because there was a bunch in the Episode 1 Racer game, but I'm sure all the ones that showed up in the movie they put in. Well, maybe not. I can't remember exactly how many are in the game, and there was, well, in Young Jedi I should say, I can't remember how many there were in the game. Okay, Amidala ship, I think only had one of those so far. There it is. There we go. Dark side rare. Okay. I haven't gotten too many of him being an uncommon or one sandage. Bull's Roar, and we get a Rumsleg. So Destiny 6 lets you pull a character. Got a bunch of him and only one walled. And no Kitsters and no Darkside Boonta Classic yet. Which is alright, because there's no need for me to have any more than one of a Boonta Classic. There might not even be need for one. Okay. A lot of effects. And we got another Jira. Okay, so not sure I'm a big fan of her allowing me to get more of Anakin's friends like Wald, and then why not just put whatever Anakin's friend you wanted in the deck? Of course, if you don't have any cards, then I guess that would let you pull one, but just dropping down a power 1 damage 2 character, I want to tend to avoid that. I'd much rather pay for a character like TC14. Sure, it costs 2 counters, but Destiny 6 and damage is 0. Okay, 2 Anakin's friends in a row, and another Jabba's are rare. Man, it's like what, 5 Jabba's? Yep, 5 Jabbas. He's Destiny 1, which is pretty rough. But I think he does have a lot of combos that make him better. And for some reason, he's got a power 2 bonus at the desert landing site. Probably more for gameplay than anything thematic. Light side rare. I do like that Potters. I remember racing with that a couple times in the N64 game. And our rare is a Tarples. I haven't had too many of him yet. And if you want a Gungan deck, he lets you, I can't see his text now, but he lets you go get a Gungan from your draw deck when you deploy him, so that's not a bad card. Only 2 damage. Three effects so far. And our rare is another Queen ship. Okay. Interesting arrangement. Still 2 rares we haven't gotten 1 copy of. I forget how many packs total so far. Probably like about 40. Between the 2 videos, of course. Whoops. Almost saw it there. Maybe you did. I didn't. Light side rare. Has it gone light side, dark side so far? I can't remember. We'll have plenty of card lists, though. Our rare is the light side pod race. Alright. The wrappers are starting to pile up, get them out of the way. I think what I might do is, well, that's the rare, but I always see it by accident, so let's stack it down there. I want to use this card more often, but I'm not getting any shmees, really. She's hard to find. A rule card, and our rare is another Jira. Ouch. There's a lot of good cards I wouldn't mind getting, but getting Jiras and light side Boontas are not the goal at this point. Light side rare. I do like RSing related cards. This one's only a common. I guess I haven't, I must have pulled a few, but I guess I didn't notice. I do like how Decipher tried to make musician decks a thing with, they did that in both games actually. And our rare here is a Kitster. Okay, so didn't have a Kitster yet. There's one. He lets you go get a weapon, so it's the same thing as this guy basically. Actually, it's the exact same stats. Yep, same bonuses at the Boonta, or I should say the Pod Race Arena. Okay, so we're almost to a complete rare set. I'm sure there's a few complete common and uncommon sets so far. Light side rare. Thermal detonators are okay, but I think they have a low destiny, so kind of a cool card thematically, but not sure I'll ever use them. Alright. So, at this point I'm more looking at the commons and uncommons out of responsibility. It just doesn't make sense to just totally ignore them maybe something will catch my eye. Tarpals is our rare. Okay, so that's 2 good ones in a row. A card I didn't have, and a card that I might actually want to use in quantity in decks. Whoa. Getting kind of sloppy with the wrapper openings. Maybe my hands are getting tired. Man, I really messed this wrapper up. Let's just go with it like that. Whew. That one I'll probably just throw away. Okay, Dark Side rare. Okay, is that the exact same order I had last pack? Let's check. No, maybe not. Chalk. This is Knudsen, Jedwar Sela, Elon Mac, Colo Clawfish, Neva Key. Yep, okay. So, and then a Medun hologram projector. So, the idea of people mapping packs isn't that outlandish. If the commons and uncommons often end up in the exact same order in packs, then you might be able to guess, okay, yeah, I just opened a Jabba, and then right underneath that in the box was a, I'm talking about rares here, right underneath that in the box was a TC14, and right underneath that was a Rum Slag, and based on how Decipher had the sheets arranged, you might know what the ultra rare is coming next. So that's something I definitely had in the back of my mind when I bought all these packs, but as I said in the earlier video, some of these rares are, you know, almost the price of the pack themselves, and I really don't have any commons and uncommons either from this set. So even if I don't get the ultra rares, there's still lots of cards I'm looking for, but it'd be nice to get one ultra rare. Oh, a Dark Side Boonta Padres. Okay, so now we have a full rare set. Not bad. Maybe later on I'll read what that means for Jabba. Your Potter's Pot at Boonta Classic may use 1 as a handling number. I remember something about thrust and laps, but I don't remember what handling is. Another one of Anakin's friends, this time an uncommon one. Okay. Our rare is another Boonta Eve Classic. Okay, when it rains, it pours. 2 Widos? I think I got, no, only 1 Viceroy's Battleship and only 1 Aura Sing. Yeah. So that's a little bit of a bummer, honestly, that the 2 I wanted the most are ones I only got 1 of, but I did get 1, and we're not done yet. I should say the 2 rares I wanted the most. Obviously, the ultra rares are the ones to get. One of each holdout blaster. Destiny 6, but they only added Destiny if you're fighting a diamond character, which means non-unique. So basically you're almost guaranteed to win that fight. Okay, Ishmi, very nice. And the last few packs, I've been getting the stuff that I need to fill the sets out. Maybe 1 more Kitster, 1 more Aura to get at least... Oh, and I only have 1 Walled, but that's okay. Let's see if I can fill out 2 full rare sets here. That'll make it interesting. Yep. So I need another Viceroy's Battleship. I need another Kitster, another Aura, and another Walled. Everything else I already have at least 1 of. Or at least 2 of, I should say. Light side rare. Maybe it's that elusive Kitster. I do wonder if these cards would be fun to play, adding 1 power bonus. Maybe on the last planet, that'd be fun. when you're trying to fight for two. Well, you're trying to control 2 of the 3 Episode 1 planets. Another Kitster, okay. Keep rolling. Another light side rare, could be walled. This is some pretty specific stuff, but these specific characters or those species to add 2 to power. Wonder if that ever caught anyone off guard. I think I'm going to use this card a lot. There's a lot of good combos with Queen Amidala. Another Kitster, okay. Hopefully not all of the remaining packs are Kitsters. And in terms of the randomization here or whatever, I mean, I haven't like shuffled these packs, but they've been, you know, I've taken them out of the box a couple times, and you know, when I stacked them up, they got sorted up a little bit. So I have no way of really saying how randomized they are relative to what they came out of a box. And of course, they came from somewhere else who packed them into the box. So who knows what we're gonna see here. Did I get Bolzrur and his pod racer? I'm sure that's happened so far in all the packs I've opened, but this is the first one where I definitely remember, oh yeah, okay, I got the pod racer pilot and his pod racer in the same one. And at the, I mean, low destiny, but at the pod racer arena, he's power 7 plus a destiny. So those 3 dots add 3 power, those 2 dots add 2. So he can beat a Darth Maul if he outdraws him in destiny. Assuming Darth Maul has his lightsaber. If Darth Maul doesn't have his lightsaber, he probably just wins outright. A Boonta Classic. Alright, I've had enough Boonta Classics. Let's move on to some stuff that I can use more than one in a deck. Dark Side Rare. I think I see these two get together in packs a lot. I don't know if an Anakin's Friend deck would be all that good, unless they make a really sweet battle card that lets like 6 of them fight together. Okay, got a battleship. We're opening enough packs that things are, I guess, are just starting to even out based on the odds. As far as I know, every rare was printed the exact same quantity, so in terms of what was printed, there's no more Jabba the Hutts than Aurra Singhs. Light side rare. So they really made a big deal about being able to go into your deck to get weapons. I guess I haven't noticed, but maybe a lot of the weapons are low destiny. They wanted people to try to use more of them, but I mean, you kind of have to use 9 of them based on the, you have to have 1 of each color. Our rare here is another Jira. Okay. I'm hoping our last pack isn't a Jira. Just can't imagine how I'm going to use that card. Of course, better to get a Jira than a Boonta Classic, I guess, because you can only use 1 Boonta Classic. Hey, it's not going to be a Jira. Neva Key and his pod racer. Okay, I should have been paying attention to that more often. Just see how many times we get a pod racer pilot and his pod racer. Maybe we'll get 2 in 1 pack. I should say 2 pairs in 1 pack. And a Tusken, nice. I like Tuskens. Looks like we got about 10 more packs. So much harder to open these upside down. But the rare card's always on top, so I don't want to see that until the end. Dark Side Rare. Elon Mac. Neva Key, so 2 Pod Racer pilots, no Pod Racer. TC14. Not going to say I've given up hope on an ultra rare, but it's going to be rough. And not to beat a dead horse, but yeah, based on how I got these, the fact that they were a bunch of loose packs instead of a couple boxes, I think if anybody wanted to take the effort to map a Boonta Eve pack, they probably would have done that before they ended up in the hands of the store I bought them from. Rum's Leg. There we go. Light side. So 4 weapons in a row there. I feel like making a Bravo Squadron deck. That'd be a lot of fun. I just like the Naboo military tarpals. One thing I just noticed about these guys, he's not stackable, so C-3PO, you can put as many C-3PO as you want as a site, at a site, and the non-uniques, who there really aren't any among the rares, the non-uniques, like Gaffy Sticks, you can also put as many of those as you want. But unique characters that aren't stackable, as far as I know, you can only put down 1, which kind of makes sense, because him being a character, let's go get other characters, that might get a little bit excessive. So you almost have to lose him in a battle on purpose in order to go get those high power, low destiny characters from your deck. Okay, 1 Pod Racer pilot there. Our rare is C-3PO, okay. I think they made a C-3PO in the first set in Menace of Darth Maul, and I think this was the next one. And man, if you got C-3PO and Shmi at the same site, you can draw 2 cards when you deploy Anakin, so I'll probably make an Anakin deck at some point. Dark Side Rare, maybe it's an Aurasane. Battleship, okay. Looks like I got 7 more packs. White side. One Sandage with Bowles Brewers, Pod Racer. Yoda. Whoops. Saw the rare first on accident. It's Jabba. But let's see if we get any matches. Nope. 2 Pod Racers. 5 more packs. Two rule cards. Well, 1 checklist, 1 rule card. And our rare is another Jabba. Okay. gosh. He's just not a very good card from what I can tell. But you have a Boonta Eve themed set, you gotta kind of get main characters where you can. Okay, so Neva Keys pod racer, some Tuscans, or one Tuscan. And our rare is Watto. Okay, don't have too many Wattos yet. Dark Side Rare. Elon Mac, Neva Key. There we go, Ara Singh, very nice. Okay. Two more packs is all. But I've got plenty of Boonta Eve cards here. Probably a couple rares short of what I would want for deck building, but overall pretty good. I might actually want a couple more walls just because of that text, but I don't remember how many I have any already. I feel like that's one card that I didn't need a lot of. Maybe him plus one or two more copies. Rumsleg. Yeah, I got Rumsleg, the dark side version. I got 5 of him and just one walled. Whoops. Almost dropped all my Rumslegs. And last pack. What'll it be? No matter what it is, let's call it a win. If it's not a Boonta Classic or a Jira. And if it is, okay, well if it is a Jira, oh well, that's life. But that's why people buy packs, I guess, is because not every pack has good stuff in it, and you got to buy a bunch of packs in order to get good stuff. It's a Kitster. Okay, so we didn't have many Kitsters, but that looks like all of our rares. I got about 3 stacks this big of uncommons, so I'll be sorting those later today, sorting them into my collection. Probably have some extra rares too, figure out what to do with those. But no ultra rare, was hoping for one, but wasn't hoping too hard just because of how I bought all these packs loose. But in any case, thanks for watching. Hope you were excited about a couple of pulls like I was. It was nice to get an Ara Singh. It was nice to get a couple Shmees. Or maybe I already had one Shmee from before. I can't remember. But yeah, I think I got some pretty good cards here, and it's going to be fun to play a little bit of Young Jedi. Thanks for watching, and hope you check out some more of my videos.